The office staff at First Presbyterian Church is a really important part of our church life here. Without them, many of the things that we take for granted would never happen. So today we want you to know a little bit more about the people who work in our church office. Suzie Puckett is our church administrator and has worked here for 6 years. Suzie manages the daily operations of the church office. She's also responsible for the church bookkeeping, bill paying, and related financial reports, as well as membership rolls, information, and associated reports. According to Suzie, the best part of working at First Presbyterian Church is the people, both staff and church members. She says, "The members of First Presbyterian have become my extended church family. It's such a blessing to know that the people you're working with are also praying for you." Sarah Lewis is our communications specialist and has been with First Pres for 3 years. Sarah is responsible for the church's print and email publications, which includes bulletin announcements, the monthly intercom newsletter, and the weekly FPC Happenings email. She also maintains the time and talents database and helps with receptionist duties. According to Sarah, the best part about working at First Pres is the members. She enjoys getting to know everyone and working with them. Sarah Hayes is our secretary receptionist and has worked in the office for about 4 months. Sarah produces the weekly worship bulletin and serves as office receptionist. She also maintains visitation and attendance records. According to Sarah, the best part about working here is being connected with her church family. She says that when her dad, Jim Hayes, started preaching in Atkins, she felt a little distant from her Conway church family. Working in the office has been a new way for her to be around the church family she loves so much. She also loves working with the church staff, who have become great friends to her. Sarah says that it's been a huge honor and blessing to have the opportunity to work in our church office.
One of the most requested items from our listening sessions and surveys was for a small group ministry known as Christ Care Groups. I'm pleased to tell you today that there's currently a task force preparing to organize and train leaders, prepare a curriculum, and start Christ Care Groups in 2012. These groups meet twice a month. The curriculum is Bible-based. The emphasis is on personal growth in our spiritual daily walk. Past members have listed this experience as one of the high points in their spiritual growth journey. Watch the bulletin and the intercom for future information, and join us in prayer as we share for the leadership that God would call, and as we prepare a curriculum and train our leaders. Prayer for discernment in your own involvement. This ministry offers a spiritual experience that is educational, but is more than a class. It is a personal journey that takes place in your spirit. It is nurturing, supportive, and it can change how you walk your daily walk of faith. We're very excited. Watch for more information.
Last year during stewardship season, we met in several small groups throughout the church to discuss various issues. There were 3 topics that kept coming up over and over again. The first of these was to do with our church staff. We have addressed that this year by hiring a director of Christian education. The second topic was reinstitution of small group ministry. Carrie and Vincent just spoke about that. The third thing is about our building loan and building debt. We currently owe slightly less than $1.5 million on our building. We borrowed $2.5 million in May in 2005. So the good news is that in just a period of 6 years, we have paid off over $1 million in debt. Our monthly mortgage payment is $9,972. The monies from this come from 2 different sources. First part comes from the building fund itself, and the building fund contributes roughly $6,800 each month to the mortgage. The remainder of that comes from our general budget, and a little over $3,000. The building loan is a variable rate loan that we refinanced in May of 2010. It floats with Wall Street Prime and has a floor of 4.5%, which is what we are currently paying. It's on a 20-year amortization schedule and a 3-year balloon note. So we will need to refinance the loan in 2013. The building fund has a balance of $86,477 as of the end of September. If you remember back from just a second ago, roughly $6,800 comes from the building fund each month. So at our current rate of spend down, we will deplete our building fund towards the end of 2012. Because of this, Session has voted to do a capital campaign in the fall of 2012 in conjunction with our annual stewardship season. Next Sunday is Commitment Sunday. During the week, while you reflect upon your commitment, please remember not only to include monetary commitment, but a commitment of your time and talent. Please reflect upon our theme this year, Count Yourself Blessed.